is what you got for me.
Durag Diaries. Breaking news. Morgan Gibbs-White, the little rat, or should I call him Master Splinter, he has signed a new contract with Nottingham Forest. The absolute cheek of the guy. He didn't even get a big contract, but has stayed and wasted his career away for 120k a week. He's a fool. He's an absolute fool. Can't believe what I'm seeing. This isn't even a player that I wanted. This isn't even someone that I wanted at my club. When the news broke, I was only happy because I saw Spurs doing business. I was only happy to see my club spending money. But now we're all looking like a dickhead. Man's looking like a fool. Man's all got me in my feelings. And I was outside yesterday. I'm outside. I'm vibing. A little dance, you know, just enjoying myself. It's a Saturday, it's summer. Get out, you know what I mean? Having a little drinks. I'm just in the club vibes, and you know, I'm in the middle of the dance. I'm just, you know, just vibing off. I get bare notifications on my phone, and I'm like, yo, why am I getting bare notifications at this time? And these are all from Twitter. And I'm like, who wants me now? I'm out. I don't want you. I look. I see this picture. And I couldn't believe what I saw. I saw this picture. I see this little rat standing next to this greedy KFC bargain bucket eating. Yeah. And I see this, and I see the statement of intent from our owner, Evangelos Marinakis. Yeah, right, statement of intent. You're paying him 120k or 130k a week. It's not that much intent. Talking about the highest paid player in their team. Well, it's not hard to be the highest paid player when you're at Nottingham Forest, mate. You're a small fish in a very, very, very small pond. Yeah, you're not a big fish in a small pond. You're a small fish in a very, very, very small pond. So yes, it might seem like in your little world you're doing something, but let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something. This will be the biggest mistake of your career. This will be the biggest mistake you have made since joining Nottingham Forest, because it's funny. These players always talk about they want what's best for their careers. They want to play in Europe. You want to play Champions League. You want to be in that World Cup squad next year. Well, let me tell you something. Thomas Tuchel ain't going to be watching a team that's battling relegation, huh? He ain't going to be watching a team that's battling relegation. So, as Nuno usually does, he has one good year, and then it's all going to fall apart. So that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with this. I'm absolutely fine with this at this point. I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm accepting it. Or maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm lying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still feeling a little bit hurt, man. I'm still feeling a little bit hurt, bruv. You know what the cheek of them? You know what the biggest cheek was? That wasn't the first. I saw tweets before that. And I thought, oh, so they're doing this. When I saw this, what? You know what happened when I saw this? I see the picture, but when I was in the middle of the dance, I saw a little bit blurry, and I wasn't sure if it was the Rays and his uncles and his nephews and nieces chatting to man. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if his nephews and nieces were whispering in man's ears, and looking at the picture, it's all blurry. So I was like, nah, let me go outside. Let me go to a smoking area. Let me go outside. And then I'm looking at it again, and then I had to say, sorry, miss. I need to sit down to take in this news. I'm sorry, but I've just had some really, really tough news, and I need to sit down to really take it in. Pause. So I'm sitting down, looking at my phone, and I say, oh, okay. All right. Is this what he's on? Is this what you're... Bro. Man was hurt yesterday, bro. Man was all sitting there in my feelings like, I was like, shit. Cups of the rose, bitches in my old phone. I don't know what to call on, but I've been drinking any so much. I was gonna say, fuck that, yeah, that you love so bad. You still drinking about the things at times. We didn't have no times, bro. It's mad. I didn't even see him in a Spurs shirt. He's got me singing tunes like this, bro. It's dark. It's actually, bro, it's dark. We always knew it was too good to be true. It was always too good to be true, man. It was always too good to be true. You just know with Spurs, it can never be too good. It was always too good to be true. You always knew. You always just knew that something was going to go wrong with this deal. And you know what? To everyone in the chat, big up to everyone in the chat, big up to everyone in the live. Make sure you smash the likes. As people know, I don't even go live on weekends. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I got home at bloody 3 a.m. I should be sleeping right now. I'm on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I'm hungover. I woke up. I've got this coffee just to wake me up. I'm going to need another one of these mid-show. So if I disappear, you know where I've gone. You know where I've gone. Because I saw... God, this club. And the thing is, what made it worse was I was watching them friendlies yesterday, and I wasn't seeing much. I wasn't happy. I'm not gonna do the thing as it's just a friendly. I wasn't happy with what I was seeing. Albeit, I watched the last hour of Wickham. I watched the last hour of that, and I watched the first 45 of Luton game. So I missed the second 45. I'm gonna watch that. So I haven't done a review or reaction to those games because I want to fully watch. I'm going to replay it on Spurs Play, and then we'll come with a reaction. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about the games a bit more in depth. But we need to carry on talking about this absolute little rat. This little Master Splinter, bruv. His name's Master Splinter. Oh, my God. I'm sweating, bruv. Man's got me sweating, fam. Man's in my yard thinking about this fool. This absolute fool Morgan Gibbs-White, fam. I didn't even want him. As soon as I said I didn't want this guy, bro. And I'm not doing the one of you get rejected and he's dead anyway. No. As soon as he came, I said, I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy because he's not that good. And now we get made like dickheads, bro. Why are we chasing after a man that don't want us? I knew that it was funny that my man went back to training and that, fam. And man, am I going to say it's not Morgan Gibbs-White's fault? It's Morgan Gibbs-White's fault, Super Saiyajin. It's Morgan Gibbs-White's fault, bro. You know it. You know it. The guy had an opportunity to go to a club bigger than his, an opportunity to take his career to the next level. And brother chose to sign a new contract like a fool for 120k a week. Spurs would have offered you that and some change, blood. Are you mad? Are you mad? It's nasty work. It's absolute nasty work what he's done here. Made us chase him for 2 weeks just to do this. I swear down, I'll be hate watching Nottingham Forest games next season. I will be hate watching. I'm waiting for this guy to drop a stinker. I will be cooking. And don't worry. Don't worry. That game where Spurs are Nottingham Forest. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That game's got a little bit extra something on it now. Yeah? It's got a little bit extra spice. I'm ready for that one. Yeah? Wolfie, yeah? You're going to be howling after that game, calling for your friends, yeah? Lone Wolf at night. Because we are going to be... We ain't going easy on you. We are not going easy on you, man. Aye, yo. I can't believe that Usman just got used. Bro, I can't believe the man just got used, fam. I feel like the side man that girl uses to get back with her new man. I feel like the guy that she flirted with, man. She come to man. She was in the dance. She was flirting with man. But she was looking at her man the whole time. She just with man, flirting with man, get me buy her drinks just so a man could be jealous. And at the end of the night, toxic. They're going back to home together. I got used for pre-drinks. I got used for fucking pre-drinks, blood. This. Oh my God, man. Yo. Give me a sec. I need to what? Fuck Morgan Gibbs-White, man. Give me a second, people. Oh my God. This is nuts. This is nuts. Oh my God. Oh my God. This guy is a little rat, bruv. This little rat Morgan Gibbs-White, fam. Morgan Gibbs-Shite, fam. For real. Morgan Gibbs-Shite, fam. Hey, I'm reading up on my coffee, bruv. Oh my God. This is too early for this, bruv. It's too fucking early for this shit, man. You know what? Let me catch up with the chat. Let me catch up with the chat, bruv. Because I know I'm so far behind. Again, big up to everyone inside. Make sure you smash the like button and surely be appreciated. We're on the road to 5K right now. Just hit 3K. So truly, truly humbled by the support that we have had. But the only thing that can make me feel better right now is just smashing the like button, supporting the man and helping the man grow in this fucking hard times. Because quite clearly, it's never a good time to be a Spurs fan. It's never a good time to be a Spurs fan because there's always bumps in the fucking road, fam. And we never prepare for it. We never prepare for it. Bro, this is just, it's stupid. We got 91 people in here. We better be on 50 likes, bro. We need to get to 50 likes. We need to be on 50. And furthermore, we know what we're doing, man. We might have to go subscriber mode only in here. Because I'm not having, man, them trying to cook me on my team today. You're not even a fucking delinquent, bro. If you're not a delinquent or a descendant of the channel, don't even start cooking because you'll get, yeah? Don't think the man hasn't got things governed over here. Got plenty of man with the SIA badges posted up, yeah? The man are posted up waiting for somebody to talk too much because, yeah, one step out of line and you might get gone, yeah? So watch yourself in the chat. But let me catch up. Let me catch up because I know I'm way behind. Look, I'm sweating, fam. This guy's got me sweating in my yard at fucking 10 a.m. on a Sunday. This pussy-o Morgan Gibbs-Shite, fam. Master fucking Splinter. Oh, Mark, bro. You know what's worse about this, yeah? You know what makes this worse? You know what makes this all worse, yeah? It's because I tweeted this. I tweeted this not too long ago. Bro. I made it so much worse because I tweeted this, bruv. I was so confident in getting this deal done. July 11th, 2 weeks ago. I was so confident in getting this deal done that I had the cheek. I had the cheek to think that my club was going to move serious for once. I had the cheek to think that my club was going to back my word. I had the cheek to think that I could even do this. Joke's on me. Joke's on me. It looks like I'm the fool. Oh my God, this club, man. Egg on my face for sure, man. Big up to man like E every single time. E, if you're about, feel free to jump in the stream. You know where it is. Nice to have some company. Not in that way, pause, but you know what I mean. At least we could both get cooked, not just me. Maybe we can. Maybe have to just do a cooking of E, man. Black Sideshow Bob style, coming in with an afro. You know what I mean? Let's just cook E, bro. The fact that he ain't got a hairline or something. Let's cook E today. Fuck me, bro. Pause. But forget my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm trying to deflect. I'm trying to do the hooks. Captain America shield. You know, one of them ones like Jords live on a weekend. That's how you know there's been a bomber. Facts, Luke. Luke knows, man. I'm never live on a weekend, but it's crazy. Like at this point, I'm gonna be going live every weekend. Are we gonna be live every weekend? Because there's nothing happening. Just gonna be going live for the sake of it. Like it's off, bro, man. Oh, let me just catch up, man. As you see here, Smash, I didn't even do the housekeeping when I came in. I didn't even do the housekeeping when I started off this stream. But as you can see in the pinned comment now, in the chat, you can become a member. You can become a delinquent, a full-time one at that, or a descendant. Go to the pinned comment. It'll be much appreciated. And you can become a member of the channel, get some exclusive access to videos and all of that stuff. Man, like Back in the Net podcast. Hold that, Matt. How about this? I got one of the best clips that you could probably... I've got an all-timer on your head. I've got an all-timer on your head, bro. I've done the Rooney overhead kick on your head, bro. Like, I've got one of those moments on you. On you. I've already got that on you, so you can't even tell me to hold that. You can't even chat to me. I'm forever. You're forever in minus when you come around, man. You're forever in the minus. The one of we're gonna do it next season. We're gonna win something before you. It hit like crack. Guess what? You ain't never gonna have a moment like that. You ain't never gonna have a moment like that. You ain't getting me back unless you might win the title this year. You ain't gonna get it. So hey. You're forever in an L when it comes to me. Let's just clarify something. Let's clarify something. Jords, Wolfie has had you in strings. Wolfie was right all along. Forest, the bigger club, unfortunately. Martin Lunds, I've clocked your thing. You're trying to come in and do the rattle one. And let me tell you something. Wolfie didn't want Morgan Gibbs-White. Wolfie's told me on numerous of occasions that Morgan Gibbs-White was not one of his best players, and he's more than happy to let Morgan Gibbs-White go for £60 million. So Wolfie's the real loser here because he wanted £60 million so he could replace Morgan Gibbs-White with a better player. But now Morgan Gibbs-White is going to stay at his club for the foreseeable, see out his contract for the next 3 years, and he's their highest paid player. So he has to be your best player. So how about that? Wolfie, hold that, yeah? Wolfie has to hold that, not me. Yeah, let's get something. Let's get something right. It's not me that's taking a joke. It's you, Wolfie. Let's have something. Yeah, let's talk about that. Don't worry, bro. I know how you feel. I got ripped off the Elise from Palace. Yeah, that's the exact. I said it, and it hurts so much because I actually said I don't think this is going to be like that deal because I think Morgan Gibbs-White wants to leave. I didn't think at 25 years of age he'd be stupid enough to sign a new contract. But the dumbest thing about it was he signed a 1 year extension. A 1 year extension. So Nottingham Forest are the ones that are really the Chiefs, because in next year they could be in the same situation as they are this year. But guess what? He's gonna have less suitors. He's gonna have less suitors. So the money's gonna be going down, and you're definitely not getting 70 or 80 mil for him. He's not that good. He's really not that good. You can go get a player of his type in Europe for 25 million. I'm telling you now. Morgan Gibbs-White is not special. He's not special. We had our pants pulled down hard. Yeah, we did, man. We did. No doubt about that. You've done nothing in this window. The fuck? Well, we have signed Kudus. So I don't think it's fair to say. We done nothing. Man, use you for a pay rise. Nasty work. Yes, nasty work, man. Smash the likes. My bro's work rate is different. I big up to D in the building. Yeah, the work rate is different right now because it has to be, bro. It just... I hold my team accountable. That's what it is. I'm holding my team accountable. And look who's here. Look who is here. Somebody else to join the crowd. Make this a little bit more less one way.
I saw you fighting in the chat, bro. I'm like,
bro,
you throw some shots at me.
Your internet's fighting right now, bro. It's dark.
Is it?
You're lagging crazy.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, wait. I think you're here now. I think you're actually cool. All right, just to say, you're calm now. You're calm. It was just, I think, loading in. When you loaded in, it was a bit slow.
Oh, you hate to see it, bro. You hate to see it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, now I'm going to get fried. So you know what? You'll be fine, bro. Minor.
This what's happened, man. Spurs are in the mud. His internet's in the mud too now, lad. We're just getting down, bro. It's a Sunday morning. It's supposed to be the Lord's Day. And man, I'm just all in. It's an L day, bro. It's actually a day full of L's, bro. It's a day full of L's, fam. I really can't believe what's going on. And
it's been a bad weekend, man.
Talk to me. How did you see this news? How did the news break to you? I want you to talk to me how the news was broken to you and your feelings in the moment of the news breaking.
Bro, I saw the news and it hit the group chat. And I was just like, you know what? It almost felt like we knew this was going to happen, because once 1 week go by, Once 2 weeks go by, it's like, okay, at this point, he's trying to do the politically correct thing. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to leave his club. I think we were all just waiting for something like this. Because once it goes on for too long, you're like, you know what? Yeah, Gibbs-White, he's just gonna pull. He's gonna pull the. Nah, I didn't really want to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ex who can't commit to leaving a man for her, isn't it? Like she's talking shit on her man. Like, you're gonna be the guy for me. And then at the end of the day, she's just like, nah, I can't leave him. I can't leave him. Just for them to break up in like 6 months, innit? So more time.
Literally, bro.
By next
it's
year.
Exactly that, bro. It's literally like being the guy at the club who's flirting with a girl all night, bro. She's flirting, but she has her eye on next man anyway. That's her ex. She's just been eyeing him all night, just like flirting with you. You know, at the end of the night, they're gonna have a little bit of an argument, and then they're gonna leave. And you're be sitting there with your drink, and you're like, oh, been buying all these drinks. So she left with her ex anyway. She's been talking to me all night about man saying how she don't want to be with him. How she's so glad that she's in a new place, but she left with him anyway. This is how it feels, bro. Because Morgan Gibbs-White was talking about how he wanted something better. He came to talk to us club. His agents wanted this deal because he wanted to play Champions League. And now man's going back to Forest to play fucking conference. You having a laugh. Like, bro, where is the ambition? Where is the ambition from a player like this? How are Spurs getting turned down? Like, how do we get beaten by Nottingham Forest, bro? How do we get beaten by Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, I don't even know what go on for that situation. I genuinely feel like he probably didn't want to leave, innit? Like, he probably wanted to leave, but then he saw the hassle and was like, nah, I don't want to become like hated by the fans and that. Because obviously Forest and Tottenham didn't have nothing between them before this. So it was probably just like, oh, little release clause. It's not a rival. I want to go to a better club. Now this whole thing has just come up and it's like, nah, you know what? I don't want to leave no more. And you know what? It's fine. Do your thing, innit? Do your thing. But no other bigger club is going to come in for Gibbs-White. So I hope he enjoys his Forest career.
That's the thing. And that's the biggest thing here is I'm looking at this still. I'm looking at him signing. For one, he didn't sign for no like I thought, oh, maybe they're gonna offer him, because I don't know if people know when Lingard went to Nottingham Forest, when he turned down West Ham and went to Nottingham Forest, he went to Nottingham Forest because they offered him 180k a week for a year. And that's Jesse Lingard. Jesse fucking Lingard. Morgan Gibbs-White isn't on that money. And he's supposedly supposed to be their best player. He's on about 130, 140k a week. It's not that much. Tottenham could have thrown you that and some change, and it wouldn't even bother us. We could have thrown you that and some change. So it's not about the money. It's clearly about ambition. And it's clearly about the player not wanting to leave. So he definitely used us. He definitely used us to maneuver and get a way better deal. Because it's rather funny how, like, Spurs didn't press trigger with making it happen after they threatened the legal action. Do you think Spurs actually done something wrong then? Do you think we actually... Because we never pushed ahead with the deal. Apparently, when I spoke to Wolfie the other day about this, he did say this, and I was saying it's not the case. But when I actually looked into it a bit further, it seems like Nottingham Forest threatened legal action, but they never actually submitted papers to the Premier League. They never actually submitted the official stuff to push through the legal action, but they just kept threatening it. So do we think Spurs done something wrong here? Do you think Daniel Levy done something and he was like, oh, I don't want to risk it?
I don't even know if it's that. I just think Daniel Levy didn't want to pay like all the extra money and wait all that time, if I'm being honest. Because like there are players that we've been linked with, and now that Gibbs-White isn't happening, we should be able to just like say, fuck, we don't need to spend 60, 70 million now. Just fuck that, and let's just go and spend the 25 on Pilinia, buy a fullback or whatever. But I honestly don't know. Like, I'll be real, there's barely no information from what I've seen on the actual proceedings. So I don't know if Levy fucked up or if he just ended up saying, you know what, push is not worth the shove, or what it is, because you can't shove Marinakis in a Big Mac. You can't shove him. He's too big for that. The force will just propel you backwards. So at this point, it's probably not worth the effort for what I'm seeing from Levy and Langina. They might have just said, fuck it. Let's just carry on with our shit. Like, Gibbs-White is not, like, he's not so good of a player to where he really changes our fortunes, innit? Like, he's better than what we have, but he's not that level of player. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as much as this was a good signing and he's a good player, we don't have to, like, this isn't Neymar like in his prime. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a prime Di Maria, or this ain't a prime Bale. Like, what? This is not that type of player. It's not on that type of level. So respectfully, we don't need to be waiting for Gibbs-White to make a decision if he's holding out. Like, we don't, like, he's not worth that. So why are we bothered with that shit? We shouldn't be. So I think Levy and them realized that and said, you know what? Well, we'll keep calling, sure, but we're not really giving a fuck for real.
That's the thing. It's like, if we knew, it's not even if we knew, like you said there, I don't think that he is some amazing, you know, he's not going to come in Spurs and be Spurs' best player. He might be our 5th or 6th best player. Like, so he was never going to come in and be like, wow, everything's changed. Tottenham is in a new path. Morgan Gibbs-White is pushing us. That was never going to be the case. But the one thing we can say is he would have come in and started. He would have come in and improved our team. He would have been a step up on some of the current options that we have. And one of the biggest concerns, and look, this is where this guy says, why are you so hurt when you didn't want to play in the first place? It's just having players that are improved. I now worry and fear, because of Spurs, that this £60 million doesn't get spent on another player. I know my club. I know how we move. This has happened before. When Spurs bid 68 million or agreed a deal for 68 million for Dybala back in 2017 or something, 2016, and then nothing happened because we couldn't get image rights. That money never got used elsewhere ever. We went like 2 years after that without spending anything. So Spurs had money, bid it, and then just never spent it. And same with like what Liverpool done with Caicedo when they bid the 120 mil, never spent it, and then they just never spent money for like a year. And it's like, I know my club. That's something that Daniel Levy's probably going to do, bro. Daniel Levy's probably going to take this 60, chop it in half, and be like, go find you a player with that now. Go in Europe and go find you a £30 million player, because the only reason I was going to pay 60 is because it's English. That's what it feels like. That's what it always, and the thing here as well is Prem proven. I wanted Prem proven players. I feel like when you sign Prem proven players, there's not that buffer in between them signing and them being at their best. There's always a buffer period. With Prem proven, you don't tend to have that. But with a European player, there's always that period. And we always have to allow them. You can't get onto them. So it's just like, it's just that extra bit of stress now. But look, big up to man like SSJ, Mr. Super Saeed, Gene with the super chat in the building. The owner played a part. He's shady. Trust. Yeah, there's no doubt that Marinakis is not shit. Marinakis is definitely
Big Mac
shady.
himself, man.
Mr. Big Mac himself. Bargain bucket eating for lunch, bro. Bro, you can tell that guy eat a whole bargain bucket for himself. And I ain't talking about the small 6-a-piece. He's talking about the family size 12-piece, bro. He's got 2 stomachs. But they got 2 stomachs, fam. Man can fit 2 uteruses in there, blood. Fuck. Man got 2 babies in his stomach. Man have twins and it's just there. He got permanent twins, fam. I swear. Oh,
long day, man. But I seen this in the chat, innit? Like people saying, oh, so we didn't want Gibbs-White or we thought he wasn't good. It's not that we didn't want Gibbs-White. And it's not that we didn't think he was good. But like Gibbs-White isn't like Beyonce. He's not Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? You're not simping for a 6 out of 10 woman or a 7 out of 10 woman. Like, it's not a hard concept to understand. Like, Gibbs-White is good. He's a good player. But like, he's not so good to where it deserves us waiting and withholding money from other transfers in order to get this done. That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, he's not a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 footballer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a hard concept to understand, bro. That's all I was saying about that. But
yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and that's what I've been trying to explain to people. It's not like, I think a lot of people in the moment, we were just so happy about the Gibbs-White deal because it happened so quick. It was just a surprise. Like, it wasn't like we wanted the player. I never looked at the window and was like, bring me Morgan Gibbs-White. I never once said that. Neither of us did. I don't think he was in any of our targets. Like, we none of us mentioned bring Morgan Gibbs-White. But when it happened and it was like, oh, Spurs are interested, and it was like, Spurs got a deal done, it was the adrenaline in the moment that made everyone feel so good. It was just that dopamine rush. It was like, shit, here we go, yo. Man's feeling like a Chelsea fan. I know how Chelsea fans feel when they're just getting here we goes for players, and sometimes you don't even want a player, but just because you got a here we go, you're happy. You're happy and you're just in the moment. But after you like evaluate it and you sat there, you're like, do we really need him? Not really. When I looked at it, I was like, I think Bergvall will be better than Morgan Gibbs-White in the next 2 years. That's where I'm at. And I even went as far to say Bergvall didn't have a great performance yesterday. I didn't think. Did you watch any of the friendlies yesterday?
I streamed both.
You streamed. I saw you. You got. Do you know? I'll be real, bro. I was in your stream when we was trying to find streams, and then I was sat there for a minute, and I was like, I can't not sit here and watch the game. I tried to find a stream for like 5 minutes, and I was like,
yeah, Starcrow came in clutch, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'd ended the stream, and then 5 minutes later, he put a link in the Discord. And to be fair, I wanted to send you the link, but then I saw what was going on in that friendly. I was like, I'm not submitting you to that, bro. It was two of the worst games in life. I almost fell asleep on stream during the Luton game. It was so bad. It was actually so bad.
So I watched the last. So I ended up buying Spurs play, bro. It was horrible.
No.
It got so bad, bro. Like, you know what there was? I was sat there and I was like, I ain't missing out on all the. And forget these friendlies. I was thinking, what am I gonna do for the Arsenal game next week? The Newcastle. I hate having to find streams, bro. I've done streams for like prior to the last year, because last year I just ended up buying all the different stuff. I was just like, Now TV stuff. I've got all these different accounts. I need a fire stick, really plug me. But I got all these different accounts, and I used to stream for so many years, but you know the lag, getting a stream and it goes down and getting a new it's all too long for man. So I was like, let me just get Spurs play so we could do the watch-alongs next week a bit clearer. Like, we will have a proper watch-along and we can not have anything.
£45 for pre-season games, bro. That shit is a scam, bro.
It's a scam, bro. Now the only thing that I'll give to them is in the season you can watch games back. So if you miss a game, they upload full 90-minute games on there.
That's only for 24 hours.
Huh?
It's only for 24 hours. That's what I was saying. It's a bump. It's for 20 hours because I looked it up. I was looking up Spurs play like, yo, there's no monthly period. There's no 7-day free trial. It's just £45 for the year only. And I was looking it up, and I'm pretty sure, I'm like 80% sure, it said it's for 24 hours you can watch it, bro. The re-uploaded game. I'm like, bro, this is some bullshit. It's because if it was always there, because if it was there for the whole season, I'd be like, okay, it might actually be worth it a bit. Because if as YouTubers we have to talk about games that happened like 2-3 weeks ago, so at that point we can look at it, right? Sorry, I don't know if I liked, but you can if we have to talk about games that happened like 2-3 weeks ago, it would be good to have it on replay because we can look for a specific moment. I saw 24 hours. I'm like, what? What the fuck does that do for me?
They're going mad. I didn't even look dusty. Why the fuck? Oh, this.
You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense.
Do you know how new Spurs play was shit? For one, they're doing up tele-broadcast angle like it's fucking FIFA, fam. Man's bare leaning low. I can barely see any of the pitch. I'm looking for the players, yeah? Why am I watching football on tele-broadcast, fam? Like, fam, the players are so close to me. I can't even tell the players. I'm just seeing all these guys that look the same. I couldn't tell the difference between half of them. And then at one point, I'm watching, the whole scoreboard disappears. I don't even know what minute it's in. Like 3 minutes, bro. What the fuck is going on, fam?
I saw that, bro, in the Wickham game.
£45 and the whole scoreboard disappeared, fam. I was like, these men are cheats, bro. They're cheap.
Bro, it went back to 0-0, bro. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, fam. I see 0-0. And I was, huh? Did something go? What? Oh, bro.
Hey,
Spurs have probably got some of the. No offense, but Spurs definitely got some Indian. They went on fire for one of them apps, bro. They got one of them Indian freelancers. They got one of them Indian freelancers to put Spurs.
Bro, they hide them on Fiverr and that, bro.
Yeah, bro. I know what they done. You know what you done, Daniel Levy, bro. You know what you done. I got one of the Indians from Fiverr to put Spurs play together, fam. What the fuck? Honestly, it's crazy. Crazy work. It's crazy work from Daniel Levy, bro. £45. I've got to watch it. Now, every time I've got to watch the game back in 24 hours. I was thinking, like you said, maybe in a couple months after, I can go back, watch a game. Just like, I like analyzing. I like tactics. So if I want to watch a player, I might want to analyze a game. I thought I could just go back and focus on just that game. Man said I've got to watch it 24 hours later. Fuck Spurs, man.
Bro, I hope I'm wrong
teeth.
about that, bro. I swear I hope I'm wrong. But like, nah, bro. I'm pretty sure I saw it was 24 hours and I started bugging out. I'm like, I'm not paying this. I refuse to pay this, bro. No way.
It's mad. No, it's mad. It's actually mad. They always get me, bro.
Oh, Caleb's saying I'm wrong. You know, Caleb's saying I'm wrong. So, you know, I hope I am, fam. No care.
All right.
That's a fucking bump.
Fairs. Danny KC said it as well. All right, Fairs.
Okay, all right.
Jords, funny thing is,
Appreciate
bro,
that.
he's gonna end up being Zaha. That's exactly what I've said. He's gonna be another Zaha. Don't worry, Morgan Gibbs-White. You're gonna end up in Besiktas in 3 years. Don't worry, but I know Danny will plug you with some spots out there. I know Danny will plug you some spots where you get some good donor, maybe a new hairline or something, a little rat. Don't worry. Your career is ruined. Your career is ruined, fam. I swear down. This is why I say all these players care about is the money. But the thing is, the money's not that bad. Like, he's not even getting that much money. He's not getting life-changing money. Is it? If he was going Saudi, I'd be like, Fairs, go Saudi over Tottenham. They're going to give you a bag. Bro, the money he's getting on Nottingham Forest, Spurs could have paid him and some change. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that, bro. Spurs could have paid him that and some change. Big up to Anton Polo, says, big up Jords, this fucking club. Morgan Gibbs-White wants mid-table, mediocre, fat boy is only lowering the Morgan Gibbs-White value with the contract. That's the thing, man. Wharton isn't worth 80 mil. What we saying
before
now?
you can put on weight, I think you Suge Knight, bro. Like, you're not that, bro. You're not a mafia boss.
So far behind the chat. Let me just catch up, see where the people. I'm gonna skip ahead most of you. I'm gonna be real because I'm like 20 minutes behind this man. The biggest winner in this is Wolfie, and it pains me. Yeah, Wolfie being the biggest winner here. Wolfie's not the biggest winner though. This is the thing. Wolfie doesn't want Morgan Gibbs-White. He doesn't rate Morgan Gibbs-White. So he's just gonna win off of the battle with me. You didn't get my player. That's the only bit where he wins. He just wins that, man. Exactly. Better not 17 for the feeder club. George's feeder club. Oh, I got a receipt for you. I know what he's talking about. I know exactly what he's talking about.
What have you done and said on Never a Foul, bruv?
I can't lie. I was saying not too long ago. I might have been saying that Nottingham Forest is Tottenham's feeder club. I might have said it, bro. But when we take two of your best players in the last 2 years, that's the truth. If two of your best players want to come to me after 2 years, you might as well be my feeder club. And furthermore, make that free because Jed Spence was on loan at them when they got promoted. I'm pretty sure Jed Spence was on loan at Nottingham Forest, so he saw better pastures over here, and he was like, "Yo, I don't want to stay at Forest. I want Spurs." So let's have that right. Yeah, they are our feeder club, and I'm gonna double down on that. They are our feeder club. How about that? You are aware Morgan Gibbs-White release clause was an obscure figure. Like, yeah, I know that. That's exactly what we spoke about on the stream. Jords, hear me out. I think the Morgan Gibbs-White deal was PR from Daniel. PR to do what? Do you think this is all a smokescreen? Is there anybody, or I suppose, let me ask you, E, is there any way that you think this could all be a smokescreen for a bigger deal that's happening? Do you think Spurs have actually knew that this was going to happen? And that
a bigger deal? I don't think so. What
there could be a bigger deal happening? A Belabor, a Wharton? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I have to see that, bro. I don't know. I thought it was just like Levy's changing, guys. You see, he tried. He's changing. Yeah, allow that shit, man.
I said he's changing. A man never changes, man. I'll tell you that. A man never changes.
Yeah,
Big up the man like Shane Bapu with the super chat in the building. So why haven't you moved on to other targets? I'll be honest. I think this is the question all Tottenham fans are asking right now. We are all asking, why haven't Spurs moved on? Why have Spurs not done anything as of yet? Why have we not gone and picked up another player? I feel like that we could go get a Gume, Angelo Stiller. You can go get Kev from Turan, maybe. You can go get Douglas Luiz. Like, all four of these players would be adequate replacements for him. More than adequate replacements. Some of them you could say are even better. Some of them you could say are better. There's like 35 days left of the window. Spurs need to get these deals done. This Paulinho deal now needs to speed up. Even though I can't lie, I watched yesterday and I was like, oh, how much do we need a Paulinho? I don't know. Did you watch yesterday? And when you watched the game yesterday, where did you think the biggest problem or the biggest missing point in the team was? Where do you think Spurs needed to sign improvement?
Oh, Lord have mercy. One thing I will say isn't like Tell actually looked decent against Luton for like the first like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He looked decent, but
did he play against Wickham? No, it was Luton.
No, that was Odebear. It was Odebear played against Wickham. Now Tell actually looked decent, but I can't lie. That midfield is dark. Hey, that midfield is disgusting, bro. I can't lie. Look, hey, your boy has dropped stinkers, bro, against Reading and against whatever fucking team else he played. But I think it was Wickham he played.
No, I said it. I said it. You saw my tweet, bro. I said he looked bare relaxed yesterday. He looked like last year when he came into preseason. It was like he had a point to prove. This year it was like I'm player of the season. I don't really care about these games. And I was thinking, bro, who do you think you are, man? Like who? Maybe he's been watching my streams and it's been getting to your head, sort of thing. But you're not that bad yet. You're not that bad. Calm down, my bro. Bergvall, you're my guy. But you're not that bad, man, yet. You got many, many years to prove your badness. Yeah, so way too relaxed yesterday, but sorry, continue.
Yeah, that midfield is dark. I never want to see Basuma and Bergvall play together. I never want to see it because them man together, chat. Oh my god. I'm gonna make sure to go through you guys' comments as well, like the recent ones. Because yeah. So if you man got stuff to say, hey, let me know now, innit? Ever since you got the perm, Spurs have been on a bad road. Get the throwback. To be fair, I was planning on probably washing my hair after I stream later. So yeah, probably. I'll probably end up getting the throwback. Bring back the Nutty Professor hair. Maybe. If you might want the afro back, to be fair, I was gonna wash my hair later today anyway. So fuck it, I'll probably end up getting an afro at some point. I'm confused why Spurs are not in for Fofana and then Everton sign him. I don't know. This is a Daniel Levy ass signing, bro. Sniping players from Lyon. Because I mean, to be fair, Lyon aren't even getting relegated, so they probably like re-put the price up. But even so, like, even when Lyon were threatened with relegation, that's the perfect time to snipe the players. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Levy didn't do it. That's the thing. I don't get it, man. When's the throw coming back? Well, I mean, the hair would have to nap you up a little bit, but hey, we'll see.
Don't worry, you'll see Black Sideshow Bob in a week or so. Don't worry.
Around a week, yeah, probably. Probably a week, yeah.
It's when he sleeps like another couple more days and it starts to rub in, and he's just gonna blow it. We know what's gonna happen. Black Sideshow Bob will make an appearance, people. He'll make an appearance real soon. Real soon. I big up to Andy Kalin for that super chat in the building. Oh, Jords, what's my club again? What's that?
That's a corrupt.
Corrupt.
Some object in it. Some object, but
I
can't like calling the problem with Levy is that he's actually not corrupt. He actually plays by the rules too much, so he acts like we ain't got money. That's actually the problem. That's actually the problem.
He needs to be more corrupt. He really needs to be more corrupt. He needs to be way more corrupt. But yeah, this is really, really we are a joke right now. We are a joke right now, bro. Like,
were you like worried watching the game? I know it's like
league.
Were you worried like watching the preseason games?
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, because I'm lagging in it, but like
I'll be honest.
Were you worried?
Yeah, you're definitely lagging. Go in and come back out, man. Refresh. I think you're like a little bit behind. But was I worried about watching the preseason games? Do you know what? It's tough to say because I do think it's very early preseason. Plus, these were 2 preseason games in a day, so the preparation was probably not as good as it would have been if it was just one game, like it will be for the Arsenal one. I feel like the teams were split up, and it was a good mix in either of the teams. But I wasn't really too impressed with the performances in either sides. The one player that really, really, really stood out to me in the Wickham game, Odobert is definitely one of them. Odobert had a really good game. I think Saar had a decent game, but he's always going to dominate when he's physically bigger, faster, and better than the guys in those smaller teams. But more than anything, Tynan Thompson on that left wing, he was the bright spark. He was the one player that I was looking at. I was like, yo, get this player alone. He looks ready to play some football, maybe at the League One level. Get this player alone. Get him into some first-team football because I heard he only just been promoted to the under-21s. He made his debut at the under-21 level not that long ago. Literally, like, within the last week. So if he'd made his debut just last week and he's already doing that against, League One defenders, he was looking sharp. He was looking real sharp. He was bopping in and plays, doing the jink. Got the jinky-majinky. Definitely got the Jogo Bonito as well. Definitely got some Jogo Bonito about him. Like, man was quick with the feet, bro. He was actually moving it down. Like, he done way more than Sonny done the whole game. And I liked how ruthless he was and raw. He would just cut in, run at his man, shoot. He had 2 shots. The left-footed one, he should have scored. I'm not going to lie. He should have scored, but he's young. So you're allowed to miss those chances. You know, your first debut for friendly, probably a lot of pressure in that moment. You can miss those chances. But I was just saying, the one player that really stood out for me, and I don't know if you know anything about him, but you probably saw it yesterday, the first as well. That Tynan Thompson, the one that come on.
Yeah, left winger.
Bro, he looked good. Like he looked good. He looked better than Sonny. Like he was doing way more than Sonny on that left. When I'm, when you see those players and they're doing a little drop of the shoulders, I'm already like, I'm in. This is what I need. This is the type of. That's already a player that I can see. Is like, oh, okay, we might have a little player there on our hands. But was there any other standout performers in any of those games for you? What did you think of Kudus, I suppose?
I think I'm still lagging, bro. This is terrible. Oh, I hate this, but can you hear me? Like,
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try and answer the question while I'm not lagging. I like Tell at that for like the first 15 minutes, but I liked what I saw from what's his name? From Mikey Moore. I liked what I saw from Mikey Moore over Reading and from
exactly
probably
this,
I can't lie.
Exactly
Bro,
this.
Didn't he say it was what, like number 6 on your stream, innit? I saw he said something like that.
He said he's like his 5th place player. He named the goalkeeper ahead of him. He named the 2 centre backs ahead of him. He just started naming bare players. And he's on one. He's always on one.
But I liked what I was seeing from Mikey Moore as well. I don't want him to go out on loan, but we might end up having to just because the amount of left wingers we have. It's unfortunate, but bro, I can't lie. Bro, get Solanke, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? I try back him. I try back Solanke, but as more time goes on, I'm losing more faith. I'll be real.
Solanke didn't play yesterday, though.
He played against Reading.
Oh, Reading game. Yeah. First. That's the one. I didn't see that. I didn't see none of that friendly. I didn't see any of it. I just saw
Solanke was having a horror show, man. To be fair, you surprised me. Brennan Johnson on the left. It wasn't like he was way more active in the game than he was on the right. You know what I'm saying? Like a natural fuck off. But he actually was taking a player on. You know, I saw Brennan Johnson take a player on the left.
It, but didn't you see? There was so many times when he got the ball down. And he does the same thing he does on the right. He runs to the byline and just crosses it with his left foot because he's like he doesn't know anymore.
It was terrible.
It's so bad. Like it's like a fear of running at your man. You've got a winger that's got a fear to beat his man. He's always running away from the defender, so he's got space to cross it in.
Yeah,
and it's just like, bro, like have some balls, have some cojones. Like go out there, step up, run at your man, take a shot. I don't like what we saw from Tell. I know exactly what we saw from Tell was him getting on that ball, running, crossing on the left-hand side, beating his man on the left, beating his man on the right, cutting in. And this is what I told a lot of people. Like when a lot of people were telling me Tell's not good, I'm like, nah. What we saw from Tell and Ange was a Tell that was just, learning a bit more about himself, warming up, getting a bit more confident in the league. But now that he's actually, think of it, he's a player on loan at that time compared to a player that's now got his contract. So now he's already got that relax. He's now got that view that, I'm gonna be in London, I'm gonna be in Spurs for the next 4 or 5 years. Now I can actually build. And I actually think people will be really surprised by Tell and Odeberts. Like I think Tell and Odebert are the 2 perfect backups to have. I think as backups, they're both great. But if they're both going to be our first team options on the left, then we have a problem. Then we have a huge problem. But I don't know if you saw this yesterday. Because there's another man that has been held in handcuffs. Another player that is being held in handcuffs right now that is not happy. I don't know if Spurs are going to go out there and try jailbreak him. Do we have one of those cards, in Monopoly? Get out of jail for free card? I don't know. But hey, news did break yesterday, and Ben Jacobs was the first one to it, that Brentford have closed the door on Yoane Wissa's exit after Newcastle raised their bid to 30 million. Wissa's refusing to train and disappointed by Brentford's stance. Player feels Brentford have broken pact, allowing him to leave for 26 million, and he wants UEFA Champions League football. What do you think about this, E? And what do you think about them potentially, I suppose, a gentleman's agreement being broken yet again? Do players not learn?
Sheesh. I think they people, there's a transition period going on in football, no June thing, innit? But like players they have to start realizing that they
Man said,
have
Durag's back. He's looking for
looking for
EJ.
EJ in that, bro. EJ's
It's the
been
first thing
MIA, fam.
I see EJ in the chat the other day. And I was like, Durag in here. And man said Durag saying now EJ in his dark. Well, sorry, continue.
These man, bro, it's like they avoided each other, bro. What's going on? Going on, fam? But they want to save face in that. I hear it. But when it comes to players, they have to realize that, bro, the clubs are worried about themselves. I don't give a fuck about you. Like, this ain't the 90s, bro. This ain't like you're earning 10 pound a week and then you become like the owner of a cake shop in retirement. Like, it's not them times, bro. You're getting generational money. The clubs are worth generational money now. They're thinking about themselves and their aspects. They're not thinking about you as a player. So, like, especially like with the Trent situation, we've seen Mbappe do this twice, basically. You run your contract down and then the future's in your hands. You know what I'm saying? The players have started to do that now. And it's one of those things that if you got like 2 years left on your deal, some Real Madrid are notorious for this. Them same man who will say, you know what, yeah, we're gonna give you some money. Either you take the money or the player will run down the contract and he'll come for free. It's one of them things, isn't it? And to be fair, props to Real Madrid for being the first club to really do it like notoriously. But they did it with Trent. They might do it with Konate. They might do it with Saliba. They might do it with a bunch of players. And players need to realize, like, yo, I've got to put myself first before the club. And this is why I think Gibbs-White is a fucking fool. Because as soon as they get decent money for Gibbs-White, he's gone. There ain't no fucking loyalty in this game. So him pulling the loyal thing makes no sense when he wanted to come Spurs. But, like, I digress. Wissa, he should have known. Brentford have sold Mbuemo. They got rid of their manager and all the coaching. They're going to be struggling this season. So if they're going to struggle, they might as well get big money for their struggles. And they're not going to sell their only, like, not their only, but their biggest asset now. They're not going to sell him for 25 million. No, they're going to sell him for try and double that. So, nah, he should have known. As soon as Mbuemo left, he should have known, yo, I ain't going for the 26, bro. It's not happening. But if we offer like 40 with some add-ons, that should be enough to get him, bro. No cap. It should be enough.
I think, do you think, would you be willing to pay? Are you at a point now where you, because I know a while ago when we spoke about transfers, you're like, oh, I want to be a bit obscure. I want to get some of the cheaper transfers. Are you at the point, E, where you're just like, just pay the money, bro? I'm sitting around.
You know what it is, right? It's because Wissa's not, I don't think 40 million for Wissa's overpaying. Because he's 28, it's including the Prem tax, and he's also good. Like, we know how good Wissa is. He's better than Solanke and Richarlison. And I forgot who said this. One of my boys said Solanke was better than Wissa. I blew my fucking mind. But we know what we're getting with Wissa. We know he got like 19 goals in the league, not non-penalty goals in the league last year. Plus the Prem, he's Prem proven as well. So he checks that box as well. Better than what we have. And to be fair, he can also play out on the wing. So we're getting a number 9 who can play on the wing. Gets all these goals. Played under Frank in the coaching system before. Prem proven. 28. So he's still got like 5 years left in him. Or at least 4 or 5 years left in him of good play. I think 40 million is not a bad shout for him because we're not paying like, if we pay like 60 mil, then it's an issue. But 40 mil, I think, is a solid price for Wissa, in my opinion.
Yeah, to be fair, like I did say before, I think 40. Like I'm at the point now where I'm not invested in transfer fees as much as I used to be. So if we pay 40 million for Wissa, I don't care. Just get the players in. I think he's probably worth 35 mil or whatever. That's like, it's not bad. 40 million pound wouldn't be massively overpaying for me. It'd be like pennies paid. Like you're paying 5 million pound extra.
Yeah.
But he is a good player. He's definitely a good player. He's definitely better than Solanke. I think he'd provide competition for Solanke because I think some games you might want Wissa, some games you might want Solanke, depending on who we're coming up against. You might need the aerial dominant player, or you might need someone who's better in the transition with the finish. So I think both of them could be used. It does look like Newcastle is his preferred option, as was reported a few days ago. But if Spurs do come in, he wants Champions League football. There's no doubt that he wouldn't turn Spurs down. I don't think that would be the case. But like you said there, it would be very hard to get him away from Brentford because they've lost Norgard. They lost their captain. They lost their best player. And they've lost their whole coaching staff. Like, it wasn't just they lost Frank. They lost Frank, Justin Cochran, like 4 other coaches. It's the first time Spurs have taken everybody's coaches. They went there, and even I remember just a year or two ago, we took Brentford's like some of their data and analytics team. So this has been something that Spurs have been building up. Maybe Brentford Spurs feeder club. Maybe Brentford Spurs feeder club.
Might be Brentford.
Maybe we need to go and get Wissa to prove it. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Big up to man like Dr. Durag. He says, where's EJ Jords? He's been hiding for too long. I don't know where that fool is. EJ, where's your delinquent at, bro? Where's your... Because my delinquents are posted. SIA badge governing the thing, bro. Where's yours at? Where's yours at?
He's in my chat, bro. I can't lie, bro. He's in my chat, fam. Now and again,
hiding.
though. He's low-key been a little bit hiding, though. No cap. Dr. Durag's been more active, though. I will say that.
That's
100%.
what I'm saying, bro.
He's been
you know
more
what
active.
I say? You're not comfy in your own ends. You're not comfy. That's what Dr. Durag said. Dr. Durag's around right now, EJ. Yes, don't me.
He's patrolling.
Are you running up a stream after this?
3 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, 3. You got a later stream. Cool. First. Big up to Drew in the building. It says big up Jords, Elijah, and the DRD chatters. Big up to our fellow Spurs Mo. Drew, have you got some good news for us? Please, Drew, have you got something to bring? I know that you've always got something there for us. You said it was going to be Eze before. The news still is that could still happen, you know. You could still be
it might still be dibbling, you know.
It
might still be.
It might still be dibbling. Oh my!
It might be dibbling, you know.
The news has gone so quiet on that. The only reason I don't think we're looking at dibbling anymore is because we got Kudus, and Kudus is literally the same price of what dibbling would have cost. And it would like.
I hear it. But you never know it. This is his lads, bro. I'm telling you, Archie Gray, Kinski, Bergval, dibbling. He fits right onto that mold, innit? That's all I'm saying. Man said, why is the energy? Hey, broski.
What are you saying? Blonde hair, blue eyes. Man's got
my just the little, you know what I'm saying, 19 to 21 years old as well, bro. Yeah, I'm just saying, Lange has a type, innit? Lange has a type. That's all I'm saying. But hey,
that is mad.
A lot of energy thing, bro. Hey, look, I just spent 6 hours yesterday watching Spurs draw to Wickham and Luton. Okay, I can't have energy, bro. It was too much.
They were actually boring. To be fair, the Wickham game was pretty good. The Wickham game was pretty good, but I suppose that was
Brandon Austin fried my brain.
Oh, bro. You know the funniest thing is, you remember when fans were going mad saying, after he had that one good game, why did we not give Brandon Austin a chance?
I was one of them.
Why did we sign Kinski when we've got Brandon Austin at home?
And I was one of them, bro. I had to hold the L, fam.
Now you know why.
Bro, I can't believe
this guy
Brandon
made his
Austin,
debut
bro.
at 26 years old, fam. He's the same age as me, and he just made his debut for the team, but he's been at the club for 10 years, bro. And you're telling me that this guy should have been... This man is an OG, fam. Man's an OG in the academy. He's an unk, fam. Man's an uncle in the academy, you know. You know the young 17-year-olds and that? He's training with the under 21s that he can't go out with them. You think he can go out with the under 21s? He can't go on nights out with them. That's
the
crazy
fan
work.
base, you know. Man said too old for the young kids, too young for the old.
In the nightclub with all these 21-year-olds and 19 and 17-year-olds, fam. It's crazy work. Crazy work. Insane, you definitely have to hold that one. This is what I told you, man. Stop gassing up academy players. If they're good enough,
Kinski's still shit, though. Hey, Kinski's still shit. I'm standing on that, bro. I
don't think he is, bro. I actually don't think he is.
Kinski's shit, bro.
I said, back to life, back to reality. Hey. Big up to Catch, man. Make sure you guys are supporting the Catch up on their journey. Yeah. I think they're on like 200 and last time I checked it was like 260 subs, innit? So they're real close to 300. They might be there now, but this is the last time I checked. So let's just help them grow. Let's make sure you guys are helping these man do their thing. Gyökeres is announced now, so they're extra gas, but that just means that we need to see more content from you guys. So yeah, don't stop the grind. The people need to keep it coming. And yeah, man, make sure you're subscribing to the boys. Rogers and Wissa will be great. I don't think we'll get Morgan Rogers, but if we can go to Aston Villa, that's the one player I think we should take. That's the one player I think we should take.
Not Jacob Ramsey, bro. Allow the Ramsey thing.
Yeah, I don't think Jacob Ramsey's good enough. I think he's a good player. Just don't think he's good enough for what we need. He'd blend in with the likes of Bergval and Sarr and that. Like, he's not much better. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. If we can get Paulinho, Luiz, Douglas Luiz, Harvey Elliott, and Wissa, and Fofana. Bro, you're going mad. This is when guys
you don't know a board, fam.
Man said, yeah, just sign 6 more players. Or 5 more players, sorry.
Don't know who you think we are, bro.
Paulinho,
we ain't sold no one yet.
Harvey Elliott. So he wants to sign 3 more central midfielders. 3 more. Harvey Elliott can play on the wing, but 3 more central midfielders.
Well, Fofana's a centre mid as well.
Nah, the Fofana he's talking about, I think it's Malik Fofana, the Leon one.
Oh, okay.
The one that Everton, I see Fabrizio say Everton's closing an agreement with him.
Oh, type shit. Okay.
But but he plays same position as bro. That just don't make sense. Big up to you, Hod God, but it don't make sense. I'm more pissed at Shabby. Yeah, low concentration levels. Definitely low concentration levels in this chat, man. We need to up the likes. We ain't even on 75 likes. We've had over 100 people in the stream for like an hour. So let's get these likes up. Can we get the likes to 100 at least? Like some Spurs tears today. Can we get? I'm gonna end it soon because it is a Sunday morning. But can we get some Spurs like? Can we get some likes in here? Up to 100 likes. But I'm more pissed that Xavi. This is me. Xavi Simons was my number one target of this summer. My number one target. And we're letting him go to Chelsea. Now.
Chelsea.
You know Chelsea. Once they're in for a player, they get that player. It's just a case of just wrapping up the fee that they're going to pay. Like the personal terms never a problem. Personal terms will never be a problem. All right, I got to end soon. She said, Eze, put it in the bag. You see when Eze got the call that we are interested, everything else luck off.
He's actually going to be Zaha.
I don't even want that. I ain't even go. Perfect. Ghosted. I ain't even said this enough today. But people, Elijah's channel. Let me snap it. Let me see if
I'm like 6 subs off of 1.2.
A little piece.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slap it in the title. That'll make it a lot easier for the
I'm 5 subs off of 1.2k. You know what I'm saying? So I'd appreciate any support you might could give me, fam.
No, we can get that. We can get that right now.
Streams.
Let's make sure we get that. So he's a couple subs away from 1.2. Let's help the boy get up to 1.2. Let's help everyone reach their goals, people. So big up to Ghosted who smashed that in there. But I've also put it in the title. I've also put it in the description. So it generally can't be missed. Make sure you're subscribing to Elijah, subbing up to the boy, helping everyone grow. Make sure you're subscribing to me, because we're on the road to 4K, 5K, whatever it is. But we're just trying to grow. We're trying to be up. We're gonna be moving to a more intense stream schedule soon as well, people. That's one thing I can let you know. It's been one stream a day, which has been cool. It's been nice. But we're gonna start doing 2 streams a day a bit more frequently. We might do a morning thing and a night one thing. We're gonna get some more shows patterned in, some panels, some rival stuff. So make sure you're looking out for that, guys. Because the season's ramping up. Next week, watch along start. Tottenham versus Arsenal, first game. It's a big one. Thursday, 12:30. We're starting off early. We got a big game, a nice North London derby of South Korea. People, you got to make sure you're looking out. So I'll be going live for that one. E will be going live for that one. So make sure you're subbing up to them and them. Sounds like a religious battle for Spurs to me. Don't kill me. Drew, I could see birds flying around my head. I now know what it feels like when you give birth. That last comment was SB. You never catch me sending love hearts. SB concentrate. These man are having beef with the chat on the same account. Don't kill me. Man are both in their chat at the same account. They're beefing each other. Man's beefing.
Man said love hearts after that, bro. Slumped it. And SB's trolling, fam. He's fucking trolling. I said love hearts after that.
These men are moving clumsy right now. Let's get to the 100 likes, people. Let's get to the 100 likes. E, what are you saying? You got to stream it free. What do people got to look out for? What's coming up in that stream? What are you talking about? Sing stuff.
Yeah, Gibbs-White.
More than Gibbs-White rubbish.
Yeah, it's more than Gibbs-White situation, bro. Same shit.
Is anybody joining you for that stream?
Nah, so I always stream by myself, bro. I'm alone, bro. I'm always live by myself.
I know you, but you just do that because you can't be asked, innit? You generally can't be asked to be shouting people and that. That's all it is.
OBS is amazing, bro. It gives me the perfect excuse, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I would love it live, bro.
How do you play music and stuff in your streams? That's one thing I always want, because I always see when you warm up, like you play little 2-pack tunes, and is that just because those tunes are allowed, or?
Yeah, because they're unreleased. It was all leaked music after he died, so yeah, it's all unreleased music. So the songs that sound like too close to the original versions, I can't play those. But the ones that are just unreleased and they got leaked, right? That's all fair game, innit? So
if I play like unreleased tunes from like even new artists, but it's on YouTube, but it's not officially released, I could use that. Yeah,
you can use that. If it gets officially released, then it's an issue. But yeah, if it's unreleased by newer artists, then yeah, that's all fair game, man. One thing I would say though is just one thing I'll do just to check songs sometimes. What I'll do is I'll do like an unlisted video. Like I'll get a screen recording of it so they can hear the tune, and I'll do like a private video and see if it gets flagged. If it doesn't get flagged, then you're chilling. You're chilling.
Okay, so unreleased. That might be the thing, man. I mean, man needs. I've been thinking like I'm seeing all these guys on Twitch. They get to vibes to tune whilst they're streaming. Man, I want to put on a.
Bro.
I want to start. It was starting this stream. I wanted to put a tune on, but I thought, fuck, I can't do that, bro. Man, gonna get.
That's why Twitch is elite, bro. You can react to clips. You can do all that stuff and not get copyright claimed and that. And YouTube as well.
Like. No, that's the one thing. To be fair, I am streaming this to Twitch now, but I need to actually. I might have to start doing some more actual Twitch streams, like full actual Twitch only streams, man. Because just to diverse the content, man. Diverse the content up. Change it up. Let's see who's live so we can redirect to somebody. Because we've got quite a few people in the building right now. Do you know what? Yasser's live. We'll send you guys over to Yasser.
Oh yeah,
Yasser's talking some stuff about Chelsea. He's a new channel. He's still growing. Let's help Yasser get some new subscribers. So I'm gonna send you guys over there. And when you enter his chat, can you just hit a DRD raid in the chat? Let him know you've come over from here. Make sure you're subscribing to Elijah. The link is in the title, but also in the description. It's also been dropped in the chat. If Ghostly can drop in the chat one more time, just so the people them know. And big up to Philly, who just says big up Jords and Elijah and everyone in the chat. Get ready for deadline day and Big Ben. Lucian, he is coming. Yeah, fair enough. I think deadline day is going to be a big one. Malik Fofana for left wing. Paulinho as our 6. Luiz as our 8. We need to address the centre mid position on left wing. Harvey Elliott as our 10 or 8. And Wissa can play striker on left wing and right wing. Yeah, we've already got Kudus for the right wing. Harvey Elliott can play as a 10 or an 8, but we've already got Madison that can play as a 10, and Kulusevski that can play as a 10, and Kudus that can play as a 10. Luiz and Paulinho would be signed, but if we sign both of them, we wouldn't need Harvey Elliott because Luiz plays as a 6 and an 8. And Harvey Elliott's position just won't be needed if you sign the Luiz because he could play 8 and 10. Luiz is 6 or 8. I don't think. What did I read out? I don't even know. I don't even know.
You're talking about the birth comment.
Arch. You know them? I didn't even know what he was talking about. You know, that's the one thing. Sometimes I just click on comments. I'm scrolling, I click, and then I realize what I'm reading after. I'm like, oh shit, that's how Donna catches me out all the time. Donna, I'll just click on something and I'll see Donna. I'm like, oh, what the fuck's she on about? And I'll just have to click on to the next comment, bro. Because I'm just like, she's getting mad. She's getting mad again. But yes, people, look, Elijah's link is in the chat right now.
I'm almost at 1.2, man. Need like 5 subs.
1.2. Let's get him to 1.2. Let's show that support. Look, we're gonna send you guys over to Yasser. So go show some love to Yasser. Let him know you guys come over from Durag Diaries. And until next time, which will be tomorrow morning. And on that note, like Hyper says, in the stream.